Minnesota Vikings finally made some moves for some offensive linemen, signing former South Carolina and Tampa Bay Buccaneers guard Zack Bailey to the practice squad. But can he play guard? Now, of course, the getting info on the Bucs offensive line scheme and tendencies and calls is the obvious angle here, but also the kid has some talent. So let's talk about him today. So background, 25 years young, 6'5", 299, a former four-star recruit coming out of Summerville, South Carolina. Now, he was actually the number 2 recruit in the class of 2015 coming out of South Carolina. And ironically, the number 1 that year was defensive tackle Albert Huggins, who spent a cup of coffee on the Vikings practice squad this year, eventually went to Clemson, and now is on the Lions practice squad. So cool. We're just hacking away that 2015 class in South Carolina, but was offered by Clemson, Auburn, Florida, and others before staying at home with the Gamecocks. Now, what is weird is, so the Coastal Carolina Chanticleers, I just found this out, is also a chicken, and you have the Gamecocks. Where it's like the state of South Carolina, Clemson, we're the Tigers, rawr. And the other 2 schools, yeah, we're chickens, we're birds. Great. Anyway, but Bailey, 4-year starter, 46 games played, 38 starts, mostly coming at left guard, which is his natural position and the one that he'll take up with the Vikings in all likelihood. Did play some center and some right tackle as a junior. In 2017 before he ended his season with a broken ankle. Was SEC All-Freshman 2015, starting 5 games. Posted a 70.4 PFF grade as a senior 2018, playing exclusively at left guard again. Only allowed 10 pressures and 2 sacks on 430 pass blocking reps. Was a team captain that year. Was also SEC academic honor roll and got his degree in criminal justice. Love to see that. Also was the Gamecocks Tenacity Award winner twice. It's cool to see. Plus, the offensive line coach his final 2 years in Columbia was Eric Wolford, who was the former head coach at Youngstown State. Go Penguins! All the birds are represented by mascot. As well as he was the Niners assistant to the regional offensive line coach. So some quality knowledge imparted there for Bailey. And was potentially going to be a day 3 pick, maybe a late day 3 pick before he broke his broke his leg in the last game of the season. Nailed it. His senior year. So no Senior Bowl, no Shrine Bowl, no NFLPA Bowl, blah, blah, blah. Also, he was hampered in his testing numbers. Nothing really to write home about, but it's whatever. Signed to the Bucs as a UDFA in 2019 and played well in preseason. Only allowed 8 pressures and a sack on 107 pass blocking reps, mainly at left guard. And he actually made the Bucs initial 53 that year before being placed on IR week 5. 2020 was placed on the practice squad to start the year, then eventually was waived in November. That was when the Antonio Brown circus was going on, so cool. Vikings signed him to the practice squad on Tuesday, and like we said, obvious angle is, well, what are the Bucs doing up front? Where's Alex Kappa's weaknesses? Like what is Alex Kappa's weakness? What is Ellie Marpet's weakness besides chocolate and rom-coms? Like, what is it? Getting all that lowdown info. But with Bailey, he's not a twitched up athlete. Like, you're not going to confuse him with Ezra or Kyle Big Hinton anytime soon. But he's certainly not a plotter either. Decent at getting second level, which is of course extremely important in a zone heavy running scheme, which the Vikings do employ. Does play with good leverage despite his height, and is a little bit on the light side, and does have some anchor issues in pass protection. Durability is a concern as well. But I think overall, adding a young guard of his caliber and potential this late in the year is an absolute plus. Now, do I expect him to come in and just like plop it on the table and supplant Dozier anytime soon? No. And also, I'm still fully on the Kyle Hinton train, but getting some experience and practice in the scheme so that Dennison and Kubiak and Spielman can get a better idea of him and potentially make a good impression, I think it's good for him. And maybe he secures a futures contract in the offseason based on what happens the final 5 games of the year and the playoffs in practice, and then he gets a full OTA hopefully and a full training camp and preseason hopefully with the Vikings 2021. And again, he's only headed into year 3 next year, so maybe. And I think Bailey is a smart, heady, physical, and obviously gritty kid. I love that about my guards. And if at maximum he eventually makes the roster as a swing backup for guard, that's fine. That's a win. I mean, that's absolute value for a early December practice squad ad. And if not, Who cares? No skin off anyone's nose. Expanded practice squads. You got 16 players on there. It's fine. It's good to have a little bit of rotation down at the bottom. But, hey, welcome to the Vikings, Zachy. Can you play guard? No, tell us everything about the Bucs. Yeah. Your thoughts. Vikings sign Zack Bailey to the practice squad. Let us know in the comment section below. Subscribe for daily Vikings takes. Want to support that work? Post on the Venmo. But until next time, Skol, production value.